Hey guys, my name is David, and over the past 3+ years, I've been traveling the world. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to stay healthy while traveling full time. And we are here right now in beautiful mountains of Kyrgyzstan, so I feel like it's a good place to talk about staying healthy. All right, number one, sleep. If there is that one magic pill, I think it would be sleep. For me, sleep is a non-negotiable. I try to sleep 8+ hours, ideally every single night. I do not get to do it every single night, but I would say 95, 98% of the night, I really try to get my good sleep, because if I don't feel good, I cannot focus, and I cannot really enjoy these amazing surroundings. If I do sleep well, and I focus well, and I feel good, and everything is just better. So yeah, sleep, the most important thing that helps me be healthy. I have the Oura Ring that helps me track my sleep and other things. It's really useful for me. It tells me, for example, if I have a late meal, that it affects my sleep negatively, or if I'm in high altitude, how it affects my body. For example, right now, I had a high resting heart rate. So this is a really good tool to help me track my sleep and stay healthy. All right, number two, moving my body and working out. So often I go and do some hikes, so that make sure that I get my movement for the day. If I don't, I make sure I get a workout, not every single day, but I would say 5 to 6 times a week. So either I go on a hike or have a longer walk through the city, or I have a workout, as I said, 5 to 6 times a week. Why do I do it? Well, first of all, it feels good. I want to stay in shape. I enjoy it, but also it helps me stay healthy. It helps me sleep better. So overall, it's just a great thing to do. And a little travel tip. So if you want to get to know the city that you just traveled to, going for a run in the city is a really good way to get to know the city. But people think like when they travel, they don't have to sleep as well, or they don't have to move. They break their routine. Well, I would say this is a mistake, especially if you travel for longer, at least a few weeks. The worst thing that you can do for yourself, for a vacation, for your travels, is to sleep less, is to not move your body, and is to eat like shit. Speaking of nutrition, this is the third one. It's also very important what you eat, what you put in your body. That influences how you're going to feel. So when I'm on the road, I try to follow the rule 80-20 or maybe 90-10. I try to eat healthy most of the time, but I do not want to limit myself. So if I'm, for example, in Argentina, I want to eat the local cuisine. I don't want to not eat the empanadas, or here in Kyrgyzstan, there's a lot of meat. So I really try to eat it. I try to get to know the culture as much as I can. So if there is that 10% that is unhealthy, it often is because it's the local cuisine, and it helps me to get to know the culture more. But yes, nutrition is very, very important. Just make sure that you do not sacrifice your nutrition when you travel. It might work for a week or two, but then longer term, you're not gonna feel good. So eat clean. Your body is gonna thank you for it. One thing to add in terms of nutrition. So when you go to a local market, or when you're eating raw fruits or vegetables, be a little bit careful. First, look at the meal, how it looks like. Has it been there for a few days? Does it look fine? And it's also different if it's dried fruit or if it's fresh fruit. Sometimes the water that's being used for washing is not really high quality. So here you want to be careful, especially at the beginning, before your body gets used to the different nutrition and different conditions. And also with drinking water, yes, be careful. Always double check if you can drink it. But in places like India, Pakistan, or that don't have very clean water, it's better to always buy bottled water. So here I would say use your common sense. Just try not to get food poisoning. It can happen, but you want to do your best to try to avoid it. Okay, next one, cold showers and cold exposure. So I'm trying to take a cold shower every single night. It works really well for me. I know for some people it doesn't work well. They try to do it in the morning. For me, it works great before I go to sleep. Within 2-3 minutes, I'm knocked out and I'm sleeping. And if I'm by a lake, which for example yesterday I was, it was a freezing lake, I try to go in. I really enjoy it. It's good for the body, good for the mind, and that also I believe helps me stay very, very healthy. And this, I believe, is a big reason why I'm able to be healthy. What goes hand in hand with cold exposure is the Wim Hof Method. So I try to do the Wim Hof Method, not every day, but I would say a few times a week. I love to do it before the cold exposure. So before I go to a lake, I like to do the Wim Hof, or just like when I'm in a city. Here, I try to be careful that if I'm in cities that have high pollution, for example, in Cambodia, Phnom Penh, or here in Bishkek, really high pollution. So I try not to do it unless I'm in the mountains. But yes, Wim Hof has been working really well for me, and I believe it's part of the reason why I'm able to stay healthy when I travel full time. Okay, next one, meditation. Yes, I think meditation helps me stay healthy. It's good for the body, it's good for the mind. Sometimes when I feel there's a lot of stress in me, or that maybe I'm starting to get a little bit sick, I try to be more mindful. I try to get rid of the stress and the pathogens, the energy and all that, and it works. I don't know if it's the meditation or if it's something else, but really, like, I have found that over the past year, especially, that when I'm not feeling 100%, I just go meditate for a bit. I try to visualize that I'm inhaling good energy. I'm cleaning my body and then I'm exhaling the bad, and it just works really good. Morning walks and spending time outside, I believe, is great for the body. There's a lot of research on it. Of course, Andrew Huberman, some of you might have heard, he's a big proponent of it. I do it. I try to do it every single morning. Go outside, get some sun, and just to walk a little bit, get my body moving. And then during the day, I make sure that I stay outside quite a lot. I don't like to spend all day inside. Doesn't make me feel good. And then when I go outside, I can get some movement in. I get the sun, and I just feel better. Next one, listening to my body. I believe this is a huge one because sometimes we feel like we have more energy, and maybe I can go on a trip or I can do a long hike. Sometimes I'm not feeling 100% or I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I'm not gonna go crazy. So by listening to my body, I do what the body wants or needs. So then I do not overexert myself when I'm stressed, when there's too much, when I didn't sleep well. I try to go a little bit calmer. So for example, if it's a Friday night and I had a really tough last couple of days and I didn't sleep that well, then I might not go out on a Friday night, or I might, but I'm only gonna maybe stay until midnight. So I try to think about the logistics a little bit, but mainly I just listen to my body, what it wants, also with food, like what kind of food am I feeling like eating right now. So I believe that this is really important because your body is giving you signals all the time what it wants and what it doesn't want. So listen to your body, you're gonna be healthy. And this is it. I feel like it's pretty simple, but it really works for me. I haven't been really sick in quite a while. And if I get sick, it's only a little bit. I haven't had a bad sickness for a really long time. Knock, knock, knock. So hopefully it's going to stay this way. And as I just said, I believe that these are some of the things that really help me stay healthy. If I had to pick one thing, it would be sleep. It really, for me, it's a non-negotiable. If I don't sleep well, I don't feel good. If I sleep well, I feel really good. Let me know what you think. If you find these helpful, if you're doing any of these, if you're going to start doing any of these. And this doesn't only apply for people that travel. This really goes for anyone. I do this also when I'm in one place. We get a visitor here. This is the guardian of the camp here. And if you're looking to stay healthy and actually enjoy your freedom on the road, then I put together a little Nomad focus system. There's a link in the description. It's free, and it's a system that I've refined over the last 3+ years to help me feel good, to help me get things done, and just to enjoy this amazing lifestyle, because it really is the dream, and I feel like I'm living it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.